This town, Lyon, I think, like 15 years ago, was the worst city in the world for electronic music, the worst. When it's like this, we are even more motivated to do things. And so we try to find the best ways to involve the city in our music. What we wanted to do actually is to organize things like in places that are not supposed to welcome electronic music. So one night we went with the mayor of the city to have some drinks, and in every bar of the city we arranged to invite some artists to speak about their passion and what they are doing. So during the whole night we have like a tour in the city, maybe in 10-15 bars. And the good thing is like the day after he was impressed to see the dynamism of all these artists, and so he said, okay, let's do it. Let's do a festival for the youth generation in the city. But now when I see like last night when I played, the evolution of the festival, because maybe the first year it was like 15,000 and this week maybe 120,000, it's like, that's cool. I'm happy that we managed this. The festival Nuits Sonores is not only about music now, it's about a way of life and what are the new possibilities for a good future living all together. So that's also the good aspect of what we can do in Lyon. I'm not sure it would be so easier to do it in Paris, this, for example. So it's good that, I said Paris is the main city, but it's good that you have festivals like this so you can help to also think outside of the boundaries. You go in a place, maybe it's the only time you will have a party there, and so it makes it more magical and more, I think, more interesting. And I think the audience feel it too. I just had a text from Mano Le Tough saying, hey, thank you so much, Seb, I had a blast. So, you know, Mano is also playing everywhere, every weekend too, so it's good like to see like we all share this. Tell of us were very happy. Rick and I told me after his set, like it was like, wow, the audience was fantastic, they act perfectly, and it was one of my best gigs. It was really, really, really happy. I think the back-to-back, I can't judge it myself because I was doing it, so it's difficult to judge it. But for my perspective, I think the first 15 minutes we had to find the right balance, and then we find our direction together, and we keep it and building it in the end. The audience of the festival is very large. It could come from my mom, more than 70 years old, who was dancing crazy yesterday, to kids that just discover this music, or that get some friends who say, hey, there's this festival about electronic music, maybe they doesn't know. But I think the youth generation is born with electronic music. It's all about energy, and when you are in this old factory, or you know, in these kind of places that it's not supposed to happen, the energy is special. The festival Nuits Sonores did a lot for the city. Because when I was speaking about the mayor thing, he didn't do the festival just because he likes us, of course. He understood that if he wants to welcome a lot of foreign students, and if you want to have a real diversity in the city, and to make like these students coming here, and then maybe find the love, making child, making a company, you know, all this, the nightlife helps. Laurent, the first years, was not sure he wanted to come because, you know, it's a new festival. And when he came, I think it was the third one, and then he has been adopted by the festival. He made a fantastic set, and since this moment, I think he's playing every year. So I think he is the resident with me of the festival. But for me, I think this year will be the last one as DJ. I think it's good, like also to Mano, to give the testimony to someone, let's maybe for another young artist of Lyon to get the, because now I'm not living here anymore, so I think it's good that another guy from Lyon like take my residency every year. It was not so easy to attract artists to play in this festival at the beginning, like when we started. And I was really happy yesterday when I spoke with Ben Clock, because he said, I told him, hey, we will play again together on Sunday here for the closing. And Ben said, yeah, I'm happy too that it's a very good place to go back. So, you know, he's playing today on Thursday, and he will go back also. He could go home, you know, on Sunday, but no, he decided to come back here. It's a good thing when you feel like the artists are happy to come back here, better than to go back home. So it's a good sign, I think, for the festival. So yeah, I think like I hope everybody will, when they come in this festival, will come back the year after too. That's what I like, and I think, of course, you can't live every year here, but I think it's a good place to spend a week.